up, and we're going to get this one underway. Zoot, why don't you take us off for Cypher versus Vo?
Absolutely. So we are going to be getting underway with, who's it going to be on? It's going to be on Cypher, spawning down by the rocket in the mega health room, picking that up very quickly, moving down to the lightning gun. Still a yellow behind him, but it looks like he's trying to gather some kind of information about his opponent somewhere. Spots Vo, a little bit of rocket splash, edging over. Maybe he's got a yellow behind him still, but he's got to watch out for this rail, because I think Vo's got hold of it. And Cypher, it is red armor time. Vo is up on the top. He's thinking of dropping down, but he can't do it because Cypher beat him to it. And now Cypher is going to be stacking up, assuming he's going to pick up this red armor eventually. He doesn't want to fall for the bait. A little bit of rocket damage. Nice work by Vo. And now it's the mega room where all the action is going to happen. Vo looking for the angle. He spots it. It hits the rail, knocks Cypher off of the bridge. Very nice shot there. Cypher does eventually pick it up, but a little bit more injured than he could have been.
And 1 minute down, Cypher and Vo yet to exchange a frag, and this will suit Vo quite happily. We saw in those games against Toxic, frags were hard to come by and hard earned. And Vo will be happy to make sure that he gives nothing away cheaply to Cypher, who currently, despite being in control of the items, is unable to find that frag. And that leaves Vo just happy to play the chase. And now that you see the rails and rockets being exchanged, it'll be one miss apiece on the railgun. But the LG is coming out as Cypher goes towards Vo. Vo did an excellent job of stripping away a lot of the health that Cypher had worked so hard to pick up. But that Mega puts it all back together again.
Yeah, Cypher nice and rejuvenated. Vo getting himself a major item as well. Managed to stall Cypher for long enough so that he could pick up that red. Cypher edging around at the top corridor, playing the quiet game at the moment, listening for the Dutchman. Gonna find him down at the bottom. Vo gets away without taking too much rocket damage. Now the red is going to be in the hands of Cypher. He is up to more or less 200, which is the maximum stack you can get, and a great impressive trail there. Just to deal off some extra damage. Oh, and one more, why not? There is the mega health up. Cypher looking right in position to get this one. And even plenty of time to get over to this red armor that is spawning very soon. Wow, these rails. What the hell, these vertical shots. Cypher picking up this frag number 1. I have no idea how he managed to connect with that, but Vo could not escape those lasers.
No, he couldn't. And for all of Vo's trying to be, economical in the fights that he picked and choosing the right ones, sometimes you just cannot escape a rail that is trained on your backside 3 times. And now Vo does collect himself the railgun and is going to escape up. Cypher just will grenade down and is really looking for this next frag. He knows that it's his to lose, if you will, as rockets come out from Vo. Cypher does pick one and damages Vo with that rail. Vo will escape and get out of there, and it'll be Cypher's opportunity now. He goes down. The yellow is up any second. He collects it right now, and despite that being Vo's item last time around, he shooed him away from getting that back this time. Vo drops down, goes for a rocket fight. Vo does land some good rockets. Can he finish it up with the LG? You bet he can, and he pulls it back to 1-1.
Fantastic stuff there from Vo, really unexpected. Looks like he completely caught Cypher with his pants around his ankles. And Vo now looking for a bit of damage, but he goes, okay, I'm not happy with that angle. I'm going to chase on it from a different side. But look at this stack. It was a clean frag. And the red armor up in just a moment. Cypher is in this room. Maybe he can pick up one more and take the lead here on Furious Heights. Cypher backing off. Vo is not quite going to go for the chase. Doesn't want to expect a rocket around the corner. But again, a great fight for the Dutchman.
Well, after Cypher's opening frag and those rails, you're almost writing Vo's a victory. But Vo has shown that he has got more than enough in his locker to compete here. He takes the lead and is now looking to follow this one up. He's going to go hunting for the man from Belarus. He's just going to try and let him have the, suck him in towards the yellow, but the red is where Cypher was. Rocket in the face of Vo does do some damage, but with the items he's got, he's going to be able to accept that. Oh, rail upwards, and that takes down Cypher. It's 3-1, and Vo is looking excellent.
What the hell is going on? Vo is suddenly connecting with all the spectacular shots, wasn't hitting anything at the beginning, but now is going off the wall. Mega and red up at the same time. He's got to think very carefully here. He really doesn't want to give away any item to Cypher, catching him down. down on the back. Cypher goes down once more. What stunning play here from Vo. He's going to have to give away that red armor, but he is in great shape as we approach the halfway mark. It is the plasma coming out of Cypher. He's connecting with some Vo. Still, he surely can pick up this next frag, or is Cypher going to be able to get away? It looks like not. 5-1. Vo playing an extraordinary game here on Cypher's map pick.
Fantastic stuff from Mr. Kasiaga, as he is in immaculate form. He dropped down earlier to get that. Oh, Cypher going really aggressive here to claim that red. Does so and will get it. And Cypher gambles and pays off. He pushed Vo away from the red, and then he followed it up with a second rocket. And Cypher opening the door back into this. Vo going to have to show all that discipline, giving away nothing cheaply, as we've seen him do in the last match. Because if he gives anything away here, Cypher will be on him like a rash.
Absolutely, what a rocket there from Vo. Maybe he can fire off one more, take the frag. 6 HP here for Cypher. He can't connect with that tiny amount of splash damage that he needs to take him down. But Cypher was looking good, and now he's crippled, and look at that, he's just crouching up and down, uncertain what to do. He needs to find some kind of health. In fact, almost dying now is better, just to spawn with that 100 HP. There is a yellow below him. He's got to be careful, he doesn't want to crater, because that could injure him quite a lot. And now he's above a railable stack, but it's still an extremely dangerous situation for the Belarusian. Big rockets there, and Vo's going to take him out once more, and look how clean it is. He's got almost 300 collective health and armor. He is looking in such great shape. I wonder, is he going to play it kind of slow now and say, okay, I got the frag lead, let's not do anything too crazy? Or is he just feeling confident and feeling himself and wanting to continue with these frags?
Well, on this map, 4 frags with 4 minutes, it's not enough for him to take the pace out of the game, and particularly the confidence he must have going into this, as he darts around for the red, and he'll now leave that red up, in fact, and will exchange a few rails, and will make his way to the ground floor. Rail landed, and Cypher is left running away. 70 points of health, no armor to speak of. Collects the yellow, and now we'll go looking for something else. But if you look at Cypher, you see all of his aggression has been sucked out of him. Vo round the corner, first rocket landed by Cypher, plants Vo up in the sky, but he can't follow it up with anything, and that will allow Vo out of what was a almost tricky situation. LG coming up from Vo now, rockets being exchanged, and mid-air rocket right as Cypher was about to land on that red, gives Vo a 5-frag lead.
Cypher not willing to play it slow, being really aggressive on that red armor still, and Vo's just not giving anything, but Cypher now with the lightning gun doing a lot of damage. Vo's going to take him down with 17 health left. And this is getting to be quite a decent frag lead. Vo's got to be feeling pretty comfortable at the moment, but it wasn't a very clean frag. This still could go pear-shaped if things go wrong. Nice pick up on the red, and this is really good for Vo. I can't express that enough.
I'd say being 6 frags up with 2 minutes to go is pretty good for Vo, as he finds himself in the driving seat of a match that he was certainly not favourite for. I mean, when Cypher and Avec were announced, everyone said, oh, well, that's the final. That's all. Why did you invite those guys? And Vo proving, despite his loss to Toxic, that Cypher and Avec are within touching distance of these players. And more so than that, he could be on the verge of going 1 up, 2 minutes and 6 frags. Cypher needs something special.
Yeah, this could really mess up with the groups, because at the moment, Cypher has won a game. Oh, there's a fight coming in. Cypher attacking from above. The rockets from Vo as well. He's low as hell here. Cypher cleans it up, and now he has got a bit of a stack. He needs to make a move, though. 5 frags in a minute and a half. It's doable, but you've got to be running around at the speed of light and connecting with everything.
Yeah, Vo is going to be
so late for red as well.
Vo is just hiding. He's got himself a rocket, he's got 100 armor, and he is literally hiding behind a wall. And he waits, running down that clock. Smart play. Suddenly it's only 60 seconds. Drops a rocket and collects the red. Nice work from Vo. Will he live to regret it, though? Cypher with the LG chasing him around the corner. Will make his way up towards that 25 bubble. No, Cypher comes all guns blazing around that corner like he had to. Vo said, come at me, and I will finish.
And Cypher is calling it GG right there. He can't take it anymore. He knows that that fight was extremely important, and Vo masterfully coming through on top there. But Cypher might want to play it through to the end regardless. Get himself warmed up, get himself prepared for map number 2, which will be dismemberment. Again, what a game from Vo. Amazing.
Vo, marvelous play, just completely changed the mood of everything. You know, we were talking at the first, if Vo were to lose this map, he's got to keep himself focused for the second. We talked about Cypher being, potentially being a finalist. We talked to Toxic about Toxic wanting to play Cypher because he's so good. You know, and that's all that script has just been torn up within 10 minutes as Cypher has gone down 9 frags to 3 to Vo, who is really looking hot right now.
GG. Yeah, that was